So here is our second strategy to compare decimals. So we're going to compare decimals by looking at the digits. Okay, so we have 613 thousandths compared to 614 thousandths. Right? The first thing you do for this strategy is you have to line the decimals up. Okay, so I'm going to stack them on top of each other, kind of like if I was going to add them together. So I'm going to compare them this way. When we compare the digits, we're going to actually look at every single digit in the number. We're going to start from left to right. How do we read? From left to right. We compare numbers from left to right, just like a whole number. You start in the greatest place and work your way to the smaller places. So the greatest place in this number is the ones place. So we're going to compare this 0 with this 0. They are the same. So we can move on. Now we're going to compare the tens place. They are the same. So we know the number is still the same value. So now let's compare the hundredths place. The same. So let's compare the thousandths place.
Not the same.
3 is less than 4. Pretty simple, right? So now we know that 613 thousandths is less than 614 thousandths. So this strategy, all we're doing is we're comparing each and every single digit, okay? And this looks a little bit sloppy, but when you do it on paper, we'll make sure we do it a little neater. I'll make sure I have more room next time. So let's try another number. This time I'm going to try 0.06 compared to 0.063. Okay? Is my whole the same on both of these?
Yes.
No, it is not. This is 6/100ths. This is 63 thousandths. So my whole is not the same. So I need to make my whole the same. Because if I stack my numbers, like I did last time, do I have anything to compare the 3 to?
No.
I don't. So we're going to take the strategy we just talked about, making these fractions equivalent. I can make this 6/100ths. I can turn it into 61 thousandths, correct? So I can just add a 0. Did that change my value? No, it just made my wholes the same. This is out of 1,000, this is out of 1,000s now, right? So let's once again compare. Same. Zeros, they're the same. 6's, the same. So now we're going to look in the thousandths place. 3 is greater than 0. So if we write it left to right, 0 is less than 3. So therefore, 6/100ths is less than 63 thousandths. Because I can compare it with fractions, 61 thousandths is going to be less than 63 1,000ths. Even though the pieces are very, very tiny. Would you rather have 60 of them or 63 of them? 63. Okay, so we can compare numbers by looking at the digits and looking at fractions. And you're going to do both strategies. So let's try one more together. 3.1 compared to 3.101. Okay? 3 and 1/10 compared to 3 and 101 thousandths. So I'm going to turn them into fractions that have the same whole. So I know that this would be 3 1/10. This one's going to be 3 and 101 1,000ths. Is my whole the same? No, so I need to make it equivalent. I can add 2 zeros. So they're up here, I need to add 2 zeros. So look how very, very close these two numbers are. 100 compared to 101. There's only a tiny difference. When you look just at that, it doesn't seem like that, huh? 3 and 1/10 seems like it's a lot more than 3 and 101 thousandth. But when you make equivalent fractions, look what happens. They're so close. So let's compare the digits. 3 and 3 are the same. 1 and 1 are the same. 0 and 0 are the same. 0 is less than 1. 0 is less than 1. So therefore, 3.1 is going to be less than 3.101, because if I add my 2 zeros here, that was really sloppy, 100 is less than 101. Okay? Please stop it, Kaden. Stop it, please.